Alright, the next one is the camp, the ultralight like alcohol stove. Like I said, I haven't really tried this out. You got your Zippo? Yeah, I'll do that. Haven't tried this out very much, and quite honestly, this is a really small footprint, but we're gonna try it anyways. So we'll do the same amount of water and try to see how long it takes to boil it. So it was about a half a cup of water. Well, one of these cups of water, not half a cup, but all right. And we'll put in some of this alcohol. This is just methanol alcohol or ethanol, whatever it is. All right, that's a pretty good amount actually. There, I gotta be careful. Okay.
I hear it. I see it.
The problem with alcohol is that you can't see it burning. But it is burning. I can feel the heat, but it's not very hot, so I don't know how this is gonna work. It is definitely burning. Maybe it went out.
It's still going. I saw some stuff.
Still going?
No, maybe not.
I think we went out. Let's try this again. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I put too much in there. Maybe I put too much in there. Or maybe it's going and I just don't realize it. I think it's still going. I don't know. Let's try this again. Can you tell I don't know what I'm doing? Alright, this is actually burning right now. And just to prove it, you can see that it's starting my leaf on fire. So, my technique now is, I'm gonna let it heat up a little bit and then put it on. Maybe that will work. So far, I think this is too touchy, personally. So I've let it burn for like a minute. Maybe I need bigger openings. It worked when I put a can over it last time. I might need bigger openings. If I do one of these, I might make a bigger base too. This is too small. Looks like we're still going. I can kind of hear the flame going. Yeah, it's going. Maybe you just need to heat up a little bit. Yeah, all right. We'll let that go and see how long it takes. Okay. I don't think my little ultralight alcohol stove is really built totally correctly. The holes are probably a little small. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it and actually raise the cup up over it, and just to see if that works for the time being. And that way I won't be putting it out, and we'll see how this works. All right, so we'll do that way, and the time is 14:13. And then I probably gotta quit for today. So we'll see if this works. Okay, this is not a rolling boil, but it is boil, just right before boiling. And that's after just 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, we were able to get water to a boil with the alcohol ultralight stove. Okay, I'm doing the ultralight stove test again, as you can see right here. Only because when I took the pot off of the burner the last time, I was using wood to prop up the pot, the little cup, and the wood had actually caught fire. And of course, wood on fire has a much higher energy output than alcohol, and so I believe that's actually sped up the boiling of the water. So I'm gonna actually, I have this now, you can see I have it propped up on bricks just to test and see how long it takes to actually boil it. And the last time I had started off with about a quarter of that tin full of alcohol and it ran out and I had to fill it up again. I filled it up about 2/3 of the way this time, just hopefully it'll be enough to actually get the water boiled. Now it is still doing a pretty good job, but it's been 15 minutes right now, so obviously it'll take a little longer than I timed out the first time. So we'll see what the actual time is when this is done. Okay, so this is actually taking a really long time now, so obviously that wood really amped up the boiling process. Number one, I've had to refill it now, completely back to 2/3 again, and it's still not quite boiling. It's really cold out. It's pretty cold out right now, but I raised up the pot just a little bit to give it the heat a little closer to the bottom of my, I say to raise up the stove, not to get it closer to the pot. But I'm sure you guys that use these things, I'm probably doing a dozen things wrong. I know that I probably would need a slightly bigger can. I know I need bigger holes in the outside, and I don't know that you'd actually necessarily boil water with this, although I believe you could. It's just so cold out right now, and it's doing a little better now that it's closer up to the pot, so that probably, I should have had that from the beginning. But it is kind of struggling. It's been half an hour, and I don't have boiling water yet. I've just had to maintain it. It's a lot of maintenance with this. For this particular situation in the really cold weather, don't know that I'd want to use this. Probably if I tweaked it a little better, it might work. For ultralight packing, probably a really good. I'm sure it's a really good idea. In the cold, I have a feeling I know what I'm going to go with, but we're going to test out the rest of the stoves and try it out. But I've been a half an hour, and this is all I've gotten so far. It will boil eventually, but it's been a long time. So that's the Ultra-lite Methanol stove, and we'll go on to the next one.